superior at?
What exactly are white people superior at?
They're real good at violence.
Violence, genocide.
It's like stealing people's lives just because they feel like it.
If you are white and you know this is happening and you say nothing, then you're a killer too.
What exactly are white people superior at?
Insecurity, pretending,
Fear,
being fearful of nothing,
being ignorant,
Blame.
letting their egos control their every move, superior at being dicks.
What exactly are white people superior at?
oppression,
Gaslighting,
Lack of empathy.
intellectualizing oppression.
did I say oppression?
What exactly are white people superior at?
Taking what's not there. Taking shit.
Taking our ideas.
Copycatting.
Gentrification.
Appropriating things that do not belong to them.
taking over other people's cultures and making you believe that they invented it.
Maybe they're thinking of it as repurposing. It's like recycle and repurpose.
As my grandma would say, the white folk, they'll take it if you don't copyright it.
They are very good at destruction of land, destruction of people, destruction of humanness.
Republican, whether you're Democrat, whether you're conservative, like white people are really good at upholding white supremacy.
How about claiming that, they are actually a whole separate race when actually white DNA comes from the Black female?
So what exactly are white people superior at?
Honey, lying, stealing, and cheating. Manipulation. Withholding information.
Lying,
Telling lies.
Hey everyone. Okay, so I wanted to play that clip. And I'm going to say some things in this video. Might make you a little mad. Might bother you, but you know what? I don't care. This needs to be said. All right. Now, race does not have to be a problem here. It's 2023. Racism was not a problem in the whole 34 years that I have been alive, right? Never been a problem in my life, and it's never been as much of a problem as it is right now. And I'm going to tell you what. It's the adults in this world, both black and white, that are pushing this trash and this garbage. It's people that are teaching their children. You're teaching your little white kids that they should be ashamed to be white. That there is no pride in being white, which is wrong. And you guys are teaching your little black kids that white people are bad, that white people are evil, that white people owe them something. Nobody owes anybody anything, right? But you know what's funny is people want to talk about stereotyping and people judging people based off of other groups of people. But y'all are doing the same damn thing. Blacks are doing it to whites. Whites are doing it to blacks. It's stupid. You're letting this be a problem. You're making this a problem for your children. You know what you're teaching your kids? Hate. You're teaching them to hate other people based off their skin color. Isn't that the one thing that you think people owe you reparations for? Judging you based off your skin color, but you're doing it to your children. And you're teaching them to hate based off of other people's skin color. Do you see how that works? Okay? White people do not owe you. White people do not owe reparations for being white. Right? Black people are not to be judged based off of how other people act. Everybody needs to be judged off of who they are and what they do in their life, how they treat people. That's how you should be judged. If you're a jerk and a bad person and just an a-hole, then that's who you are. That's how people should see you. Right? It doesn't matter what your skin color is. Okay? But all this hate and negativity and bullshit that is being spread around, y'all are the culprits for that. Y'all are the reason that it is happening. And it's crazy. It's crazy that you're letting this hate be spread like you are. Right? Now I'm going to say this. Black people want to complain that they live in the ghetto. They live in the cities. They're in this, and then they're put there for a reason. And they want to say that it's our fault. It's white people's fault, right? No, it's not. You don't like your environment? Do something about it. You don't like where you live at? Move. You don't like the way your life is? Get a better job. Get a different job. Do something different with your life. Michael Jordan, okay, lived in a terrible neighborhood, went through terrible things in life. He made it out. You know why? Because he had the motivation and the drive to do so. There are many Black successful people that have come from bad environments that made it. You know why? Because they said, I'm not going to let this define me. Right? Now, with that being said, there are white people that judge that don't like you because of your skin color. That's not okay. You know what that is? That makes them a bad person. That makes them look bad. Not you. Not you. And you can't judge or hold just because Joe over here is a racist and, has a problem, doesn't mean that that's how you judge all white people. You don't teach your kids to hate white people. And you white folks, you don't teach your kids to hate Black people. You do not teach your kids to hate based off of color. Do you see how y'all are making this a problem? Y'all are letting this continue. You guys are drilling it into your kids' head that, hey, if you're white, you can't be proud of being white. You owe something to these to these Black kids. You owe something to their ancestors. No, you don't. No, you damn don't. Nobody owes anybody anything. We cannot make up for all of this oppression. You know why? Because it ain't on me. It ain't on you. It ain't on this guy over here. You know what I'm saying? But what is on you, what you can control, is the things that you are doing right now. The things that you are instilling in your children right now. That's what you can control. How the world looks in 20 years, how people look at each other in 20 years, that is what you can control. That is what you can try to fix. That is where your shit needs to be at. If everybody took all this anger that they got towards everybody else and put it into something positive, the world would be a fantastic freaking place. But nobody can do that because everybody just wants to hate on everybody else. Listen, people have hard lives. It does not matter your skin color. It doesn't. Shit happens to people no matter what skin color you are. Can we all agree on that? Okay? All right, so there's something we can all agree on anyway. This is bullshit. Knock it off. Stop spreading the hate. Go and base people off of the type of person that they are, not their skin color. Look past that. That shit shouldn't even matter today. But I'm sick of seeing Black kids in school beating on white kids, telling them to get on their knees and you gotta do something for me. You have to make up and apologize to me for something that happened, way out of way. It had nothing to do with that kid. It's crazy. It is crazy. Having people pledge to Black Lives Matter is crazy. All lives matter. And you can get mad at me for saying that all you want. It does not offend me one bit. Because that's reality. That's the truth. And I'd be saying that whether I was black, white, yellow, purple, or brown. Okay? I am sick and tired of hearing what kids are being taught in school, what white kids are being taught and told in school, how they are being treated. And I don't think Black kids should be treated that way either. At all. They go to school to learn. They go to school to learn some things. Not all this hate. Not all this stupid bullshit. And that's exactly what it is. You weren't a slave. I didn't own any slaves. Nobody in my family owns slaves, as far as I know. But we can't make up. It's not our job. It's not this generation, the younger generation. It's not our job to make up for something that happened way back in the day that we had no control over. And it ain't your job to be hating on people for it. Because it wasn't them. I mean, this whole thing is just ridiculous. The bottom line is the race war exists because y'all are letting it happen and you're teaching it to your children. That's the bottom line. Don't judge people off of the color of their skin. You know what's funny is I say all this and half of you probably won't even hear it. It's just going to go right in one ear and out the other because that's the world that we live in. But I needed to say this because, I mean, this is just ridiculous. I don't owe you anything. You don't owe me anything. Can we just move on? Right? Can we just move on and make sure that the younger generation has a better life? People are more kind. There is less hate. Let's work on that. You want to make the world a better place? Work that shit out. Let me know what you guys... P.S. I wanted to add this in real quick. Hold on. I wanted to add this in real quick. So, about that video that I played in the beginning of this, you know damn well that if somebody were to make that same video about black people, do you know how it would be taken? Do you know? I know you know. Right? It would be all over the place. It would be splattered on every news channel. Do you know why? Because media is the ones pushing this shit and y'all are buying into it. Y'all, everybody, buying into this trash and letting it spread like wildfire. Do you know what happens when a wildfire starts to spread? It takes everything in its path down with it. We all will burn together. If this is the war and this is the path that y'all want to take, everybody will go down with that. Everybody will go down in the line of that fire. Do you not see that? Just knock it off. Just stop the hate. Teach your kids, both black and white, not to judge people based off of their skin color. Teach them not to stereotype the whole race because there's a bunch of boneheads here and there. That's what I say. That will make the world a better place. Teach them that the world doesn't owe you a damn thing. You gotta fight. And I don't mean in a bad way. I don't mean go out there on the street and fight. I mean you gotta fight for yourself to get up and out of the situation that you are in. You gotta make it happen. Teach your kids that. I love y'all. Stay strong, stay healthy, stay safe. Keep asking those hard questions. Keep spreading that light. I'll see you next time.